seen that guy on Instagram who acts like Eminem? He makes videos rapping like Eminem. It's some of the funniest shit on the internet right now.
I got a hot box, but the box is rocks, and the rocks is pox, and I got a fox, and the fox is locks and knocks and box, and that's fucking hilarious.
Bro, he sounds just like him, bro.
Like I said, it's episode 195 of the Rise and Grind podcast. It's your boy Roderick in the building.
Jakari, we here, man. We back in the building.
It's another Monday. You know, how you feeling?
Feeling great, like you said. A new week. December is rolling kind of fast to me. I feel like December's flying a little bit.
This whole year flew, but yeah, like you're saying, December is just flying by.
Yeah, it's moving quickly for me for sure. But I'm feeling great, man. The last week was good. Work was good. I had to go into the office. You know, I don't really be talking about when I have to go into the office sometimes. So I work from home, but you know, they designate like a certain week within every month where you got to go do a couple days at the office, right? So the past week I was in office, bro, and working in the office, bro, and my job is fun, bro, because they feed you free food. It's comfortable. Like, everything in there is nice, bro. Like, the equipment is nice. You got, like, standing, raising desks, so, like, I can stand up and shit and work.
You don't even... How long had you been at your facility before COVID broke and you had to go home?
6 months.
Okay, so you weren't even really fully acquainted with the facility.
I mean, I was, because that was my gym and everything. So, yeah, I was well acquainted with the building, but... that was just like my first experience, you know, with like a job or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like an office job, whatever you want to say, you know. And then the nigga got sent home, and I had been home for almost 3 years without having like going back to the office, you know what I'm saying. Like, this year was the first time I had been back to the office in 2 years since COVID hit.
But you fuck with it.
Yeah, bro, it's nice. Like, because they rebuilt the facility, so everything is
okay.
Like,
while y'all were gone, it got rebuilt.
Right.
See, most other places, while they were gone, that place got torn down.
Well, luckily me, you know. But yeah, bro, like the equipment in there is like user friendly. You know what I'm saying? Everything is comfortable. Like, they really take care of you. So when you go in the office, bro, it really be fun for me. But anyways, of course, I love being at the house more. But you know, like I said, the work week was good. The weekend, man, shit, we linked up with the gang. I had a great time this weekend with the guys, man. I ain't gonna lie.
It was an amazing time this weekend. I'm not gonna lie. Did I just repeat what you just said? Yeah, let me never do that again. But yeah, it was a really good time.
Yeah.
Friday, I spent some time to myself, you know, just relaxing, doing what I need to do. Saturday, like you said, we linked up. We hit the hibachi. Got some good food there. Then we took it over to an event, like a Christmas themed event. It was 9 degrees inside of there. It was cold as fuck. It was my idea, but niggas then blamed me at the end because they felt like they paid too much for a short event. But what I will say is there were events inside of the events that we did not partake in at all. Mm-hmm. There was a big ass slide. I mean, we're not getting on a slide. We're grown. That would have took some time.
Right.
If we would have stopped to take pictures. We went to basically an event where there were ice sculptures for Christmas-themed movies. This year was the Polar Express. So there were a bunch of huge, elaborate ice sculptures based off of the Polar Express. Everybody was taking pictures next to them. Everybody got a parka to put on. It was like 9 degrees inside of the place. Had we stopped and taken pictures next to all of them, we would have been in there 30, 45 minutes and done the slide, things like that. Mm-hmm. There was a bar inside. I'm not taking cold shots inside of a bar that's 9 degrees.
Yeah, man, I didn't like that. I felt like they should have sold coffee or hot chocolate on the inside. They would make more money, in my opinion.
Or they should have sold, yeah, like you said, hot chocolate.
Because you can still spike those things. If the goal is to sell alcohol, you can still sell hot drinks with alcohol.
Put some Irish cream, like the Bailey's Irish cream in the hot chocolate. Do some vodka, whatever it is.
So I don't know the business plan. That don't make sense to me. You know,
they were literally serving, and shout out to Gaylord. I love the Gaylord. But why are we serving cold margaritas and shit like that inside of an ice sculpture museum, basically, that's 0 to 10 degrees.
Yeah, who knows?
But it was a good time.
I was gonna say, but outside of that, like, yeah, whether or not it was short, I had a great time, man. And then like I ended up talking to somebody, and I think they said like the Polar Express one is different, like other ones are longer. I don't know, but anyways, I really don't care. Like I said, I still had a great time, bro. Like,
it was a good time.
Just kicking it, with everybody, bro. Like, we had a great time. So back to the hibachi, like you said. So it's been a minute, man. We got a spot that we, I'm not gonna mention, but we got a spot that we been loving for years, right?
Yeah, we can't get a spot up because
bro, never.
Then that'll be everybody's spot. That is our fucking spot.
Bro, that's our spot. Real talk, bro. But it had been a minute since like we had linked up there. We had been trying, bro. We've been trying. We just schedules could not, meet for everybody. But we finally got a day where majority of everybody was there. We were still missing Pat, but yeah. But shit, nigga, we pulled up to the hibachi, and man, that hibachi go crazy every single time.
I could go back.
Man, it's great. And it's so like for y'all to go to Benihana's,
cool.
Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? If you want that experience, that's fine. But me, I've been there once. And like the food compared to our spot, they not even fucking with.
I think we came to the conclusion last night that the only thing better about Benihana's is how the employees are dressed. They dress
in the what was it, fish tank? Somebody said fish tanks or something. Is it fish tanks
what?
There? It's something that said.
Are there fish tanks?
I don't know.
But it's the ambiance that you're paying for when you go to Benihana's. Sure. And I will say their hibachi food is a lot better than most hibachis, but the one that we go to, no, that shit is better than Benihana's.
Low key spot, man, but
super low key spot.
Super low key. You wouldn't even know it's a hibachi.
You wouldn't even know it's there.
Yeah, real talk, ducked off. But
it's next to an apartment complex.
Great time, man. The food, like we said, was amazing, man. Got to see. So we mentioned the last time we had linked up, we was missing another brother, but Leo finally got to see Leo.
Shout out LaFlair, man.
Shout out Leo, bro. I had a nice little conversation with Leo. Sitting at the table at the hibachi, we sat next to each other, bro. We chopped it up, and I just told bro, like, I appreciate you, fam. Like, Leo, that's my dog. But I said I think Leo like our biggest fan. That's what I told him.
Leo has been with us since day one.
Yeah, bro.
And hell yeah, him, T-Ron, the whole crew.
Yeah, bro. Shout out y'all.
But shout out LaFlair, because I mean, whether it's the listenership, the viewership, and like comments on YouTube, shit like that, LaFlair is always he's on it. You stay on it, Leo. So hell yeah,
my dog for sure. But yeah, man, just great. Like I said, just great to see everybody. Had a great time at that. The ice show was cool. I enjoyed it.
And I think we might have locked in a plan for New Year's Eve.
Oh yeah, we did.
Tuh.
Yeah.
Tuh.
Yeah, the year gonna end up very nice. Very nice. A lot of things coming in the next coming weeks, man. So just stay tuned.
For sure. Absolutely.
For sure. For sure.
Where are we headed with it?
All right, one last thing before we get into it. I do want to mention, my fraternity. It is our Founders Day. 116 years, man. Shout out to the good brothers at Alpha Alpha Fraternity Incorporated.
Yeah, man. Just to state, it's Sunday. It's the Monday pod, of course, guys. But we do recording on fucking Sunday. Don't be dumb.
Yeah, man. So it's December 14th.
Yeah, but shout out y'all. Yeah. One thing I wanted to get into before we actually got into the music shits. Okay. I've been seeing something Glorilla's been talking about all over social media.
I think I know what you're talking about. Okay.
It's been a widely talked about controversial conversation forever. Should women be matching their male counterpart in bills? Should it be 50-50? I'll say today there are a lot more people that would say no, she should not be paying that. But there's a large quantity of men that say that bills should be matched. Not just like some bills. It should be 50-50. A lot of women don't think that way. Glorilla came through. She said, nah, women should be matching 50-50, not just for the reason of it being fair, but, she was saying women should want to put in. Women should want to have their own. Women should, want to match their man, do it for them type shit.
Yeah, she said because you may get lazy, and then you want to be taking care of yourself. You know, I understand every time somebody answers this question, it's a good question to ask as well. But I always think it's just situational. You know,
Yeah, should it be 50-50?
it depends. That's what I'm saying. It's situational. Like sometimes it is 50-50, sometimes it's not. You know, so we can look at it in different scenarios. If we're talking about bills, I think if we're able to, if we're both doing good, it should be 50-50. Like I'll take care of some things, you take care of some things. Like if that's what we agree on and it's fair and it makes sense, yes, let's do it. But if it's not the case, if somebody is making more,
yeah,
you know, and then we have an agreement like, hey, maybe you taking care more, maybe it's 70-30.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Maybe it's a situation like that, then I understand it. But no, I say it's just situational for me. But I understand why people will always say like they think it should be 50-50. And Glorilla point makes sense.
Do you think there are instances where it should be 100-0?
No. That's tough. Not for me.
Unless you like a stay-at-home like mom.
Oh, well.
Shit like that, you know.
I don't know what that's like. Yeah, I didn't grow up like that, so I don't know.
I didn't grow up like that either. I'm just, there's no instance where male pays all bills.
I don't think it should be, no. But I mean, if that's the case, that's the case. Like
maybe
I said,
you like on your rapper shit.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't
like LeBron paying all the bills.
You think so?
100-0.
Yeah, like imagine, but Aisha Curry, she's doing her thing. You think it's 100-0?
Yeah. Curry's getting paid like $200 million.
She's selling them pots and pans.
I know.
She going crazy.
Not for $200 million.
She don't buy groceries.
Paula Deen didn't even make $200 million. They canceled her ass.
Yeah, because she said you niggers better come here and get this food.
Right. And you know what's crazy, bro, about Paula Deen? This shit is hilarious, bro. Her shit was really like the best shit. Like she really messed up.
Like her show?
Nah, like her cookware.
Oh,
like,
okay.
it was the best like quality.
I never had Paula Deen cookware.
Nah, bro. My mama had a few like Paula Deen things, and like them was last. They was durable. Like Paula Deen shit was hidden in the streets. Real talk.
She probably still sells it, right?
Probably, but it's just not the same. Like, you know, we just not buying it no more. I think we was
probably copying for the low.
But I think we was really like keeping her afloat, bro. Real talk. So when she said that shit, that's why it was so big. Cause like we was the ones keeping her afloat.
Wait, so you mean niggas was the only one that was really buying Paula Deen shit, and she had the nerve?
Yes, that's exactly why that shit was so huge.
I didn't know. I mean, we were young, so I didn't know that's why that happened.
At least, man, I don't think I'm wrong, but like that's how I always remembered it. And like I said, my mama had a few, you know, Paula Deen pots and pans that I remember for sure. So like I was aware of that situation. I believe that's what happened. Like we were keeping her afloat. So when the niggas found out that she wasn't fucking with us, her shit went down the drain, bro. Like we don't hear about Paula Deen no more.
No, yeah, they snatched her fucking shows. They snatched her cookware.
Yep. And this was like before the internet. Damn near like the early stages of the internet. You know what I'm saying? So imagine now. She got canceled back then. It was big.
That sucked because it looked like she had some good old pussy.
All right.
No, I'm sorry. Let me move
for that.
No, I'm just trying to take us to the next one. I'm trying to take us to the next fucking level.
Nah, man.
I'm sorry, man. So 50-50 in a relationship.
Yeah.
All right.
I can understand it.
All right. Let me move on. Are we into music?
Yeah.
All right. Metro Boomin dropped. Heroes. Is it Heroes and Villains or Heroes versus Villains?
No, Heroes and Villains.
Okay, Heroes and Villains. It's out. This fucking album is great. I say this a lot, but there are certain albums throughout the year that I'm able to come through and just be like, yeah, this is automatically off the rip one of the best that came out this year. This is automatically off the rip one of the best that came out this year. Top to bottom. I don't even think he has 20 whole songs on it. I think it's 48 minutes, something like that.
15 songs.
15 songs. Was it 48 minutes? Was I right? But yeah, I haven't downloaded this to my phone yet just because I haven't hit the button. But This is amazing. This whole album's great.
Yeah, man, I can't disagree with anything that you said there. I just want to say, like, we were just absolutely correct. It's like everything we expected it to be. You know, we said he was gonna use the same people. The songs are filled with Young Thug, Future, Travis Scott. You know, the same artists.
21 Savage.
21 Savage. We said it was gonna be, you know, people that he really fuck with. They have a chemistry already, so the music is gonna sound great.
There's no outsiders from this album. Yeah.
So, and then on top of that, man, Metro, his beats, man, his production, dog. Like,
he's the best.
It's top quality, dog. Like it's amazing. These songs sound amazing. Like, yes, because of the artist, but the production, bro, the quality of these beats. Metro really just takes his time, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, producers don't really get as much credit as they should. Like I always say, especially Metro Boomin, bro, like he should get more credit, bro. Like that, this album is crazy.
Yeah, and I got to correct myself from last pod. I apologize, guys, because we kept calling him a DJ, and we shouldn't have been doing that.
I mean, he's all of it. He's all of the above.
Yeah, like, but
he's an artist, bro.
When I
can we call him an artist?
He's an artist, but when I think about Metro Boomin, I classify him under either producer or engineer. Right. Yeah. I shouldn't have been calling him a DJ. Yeah. But this is amazing. I'm looking at the track list now. Of course, I love everything 1 through 5, but that was really kind of like a warm up for me. Everything superb started with number 6 to me, Trance. And then after that, the Around Me with Don Toliver. That fucking track is amazing. Trance and Around Me are amazing. Then we move into the Young Thug. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of the Metro Spider track.
Jeez, Metro Spider go crazy.
I skipped right over that into the I Can't Save You. I Can't Save You is crazy.
Yeah, that's an amazing track.
That one is crazy.
It's Don Toliver again, Future and Don Toliver on that one. But yeah, it's Don Toliver, man. He's super talented, man.
He's on like 3 or 4 of these tracks on this album.
Man, he carries the songs, bro. Like,
yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Creeping, Metro Boomin, that's great. I'm trying to think of some more. The Feel the Fire. And yeah, I'm sure I've got some more to call my favorites once I spin it back a few more times. But the ones that I just went through, those are my favorites, which is damn near the entire second half of the album.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. But I got to give a lot of love to the first half. Those first 5 are great to me, man. Superhero. That second song, because the intro is just, you know, the John Legend. Mm-hmm. But the second song coming in with Future and Chris Brown, man, the Superhero song, that one is crazy, super crazy. And then I think Umbrella is one of the best songs.
You did like track 5. It's already got a star on it. Yeah. That it looks like to be one of the fan favorites already.
And like 4, like that first 5 is crazy as well. But I also agree, like after that, like it just gets better, man. Like there's nothing bad with his album. Every song sounds great, literally.
Travis and fucking, is it Travis on Trance? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Travis on Trance is just, it's insane.
Yep, him and Thug.
It's insane. The Don Toliver tracks, they're insane.
Yeah, man, these guys just sound good. But like I said, Metro just has that chemistry with him, man. Like, you can just hear, like, him and 21 Savage, there's certain beats I feel like he makes just for 21 Savage. Like those Slaughter Gang type vibe, those beats. I'm like, oh yeah, 21 Savage, this you can YouTube 21 Savage type beat, and that's what you're gonna hear.
You can YouTube like YouTube 21 Savage Metro Boomin type beats, and it'll be this exact type shit.
Yep.
I don't have anything bad to say.
Yeah, amazing.
I definitely recommend checking out the album Heroes and Villains. Metro Boomin. It just dropped on Friday. It's projected to do 150,000 in the first week, Corey.
Yeah, you said that last episode. You said it was going to do 100.
Yeah, and that's a producer, man. That's not. He's putting up more than these rappers put out.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
He's, even if you don't want to call him the best, because I know even Kari has somebody different for a producer that he would probably call the best. This is the biggest producer in the game.
Yeah. From popularity, it's always Metro Boomin. He's gonna. Of course, but yeah, his boy, I'm gonna always say, like, I think he's the best right now.
I know the producer I'm about to bring up next, and I know, guys, shut the fuck up calling me a comparer. Why do you go to compare him? Because that's what the fuck I do.
That's my job.
I know, right? He's never released an album on his own, and he probably never will, so we don't think of him the same. On the producer list, where do you rank 40?
Damn, 40 is
Because 40 might be better than all these niggas.
Yeah, man. Damn, I don't. Like, you put me on the spot. I'm gonna just say, like, he's a top 10 for sure right now. I can say that without even thinking about it. 40 is one of the greatest of all time.
Oh, all time.
Like, to me, top 10.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just meant like in this pool of top producer 10 niggas that's out now. When we think about Hit Boy, Boy Wonder, Metro Boomin,
where does he rank?
Keef, those type of niggas, the ones that are at the top of the game making beats now. Yeah, where does
he up there? He up there with them. He right there with them.
Okay,
if not above them.
Yeah, that's what
that's
I wanted.
What I'm saying.
I wanted to know if you had him sitting there because I might put 40.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
he might be number 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying like top 10 right now. Maybe I misspoke, like saying all time or whatever. But yeah, like right now, just without even like thinking about it, I can easily say top 10. And then I'll have to start really looking, you know, where it gets smaller, like top 5. But yeah, like 40 is in that conversation without a doubt.
Somewhere 1 through 5, I think he's in there because we got to, yeah.
I wouldn't argue.
Metro Boomin, Hit Boy, Boy Wonder, Keef, yeah, and 40. 40 is
Harry
a different
Fraud.
type of.
Harry Fraud.
40's better than Harry Fraud. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I know, but Harry Fraud go crazy.
Cardo.
Oh, shout out Cardo.
Man, Cardo is fucking nuts.
Cardo got Grammys, man, that niggas don't be talking about. So yeah, he really, yeah, I'm sorry.
Cardo top 10.
Yeah. I can't believe we forgot about Cardo.
Yeah, you can't forget that name. I want to get Cardo in here. But we can move on. That was a random question. I'm sorry. Do we want to talk anything more about him projected to do 150 in the first week?
No, just once again, that's amazing, you know, coming from a producer at the end of the year in December. Just speaks volumes, bro, to not only his production, once again, but just the quality of the music. And I want you guys, when I say that, of course, I'm talking about the artists that he has chosen for these songs, but I'm really talking about the production of the songs, like the way these beats are played and are completed from start to finish. Like, this is quality. It's the highest quality of music.
They sound great.
Produced music, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, appreciate it. It's great.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and move on to the next album. Babyface Ray. He dropped an album called Mob. I'll let Cari get into it, or MOB Mob, whatever it is. I'll let Cari get to it because I didn't tap into it yet. I love Babyface Ray. It's going to be tapped into. It's going to be downloaded. I just haven't yet. But go ahead, Cari.
Yeah, man. So last week I was really upset with myself because
you didn't mention it.
Yeah, I didn't know, really. And if I did, I just really forgot. Like, maybe I saw it and just forgot to mention it. But this also came out on Friday, like you said, Babyface Ray, new tape called Mob. Once again, man, I've said it, you know, 100 times over at this point that he's one of my favorite artists, you know, newer artists. This year, I feel like he's just grown and grown. Like, he's one of the hottest artists from this year. And just becoming one of my favorites, bro. I just really fuck with Babyface Ray. I told you earlier I was talking with Leo. We had a conversation about Babyface Ray because, you know, he's a huge Babyface Babyface Ray fan. Faby Ray. But nah, bro. Just the tape sounds great, man. Once again, he's just showing, like, he's just so good. I told Leo he was special.
He's getting a lot better.
He's special, bro. Just one of those, like, just raw talent. Like, I don't really know his story, but if I had to guess, I would say he didn't want to rap when he was young. I'm going to just say that. I feel like he just has natural talent and just was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I can do this.
He's one of those
let
guys,
me just do
it. Yeah, bro. He's one of those guys like, oh, shit, I have this talent. Why wouldn't
let me not waste it? Yeah, like, but he never planned on being a rapper type shit.
I just get that vibe. Like I said, I'm not saying that, but
right,
because I don't really know the story, but man, but the tape just sounds great, man. Some of my favorite songs on there. Number 9 is called Bitch What You Doing. Masterpiece. I love that one. Corner Sweet. Just great songs, man. Rap Politics. Waves on Every Chain. He got a song with Lil Durk that go crazy. I'm going to send you that one.
I think we played it during pre-production. It sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we were playing it. I forgot. But yeah, man.
Okay, so I have heard some of this. Of course, there's no Baby Ray that sounds bad this come out in 2022. His buzz as a rapper kind of he started the buzz last year, 2021. But as it pertains to making the best music of his career, he's murdered it 2022. Mm-hmm. Got to take my hat off. Was there more you wanted to get into with it?
Oh, no. I agree with you because earlier in the year he dropped, you know, the album Face, the blue one, with the blue cover, and that's when I really was like, oh shit.
The deluxe on that was crazy too.
Right? Yeah. I was just like, oh shit, like this guy, like he's gonna be one of those that are here to stay. You know, like he's one of those guys. Also, just giving more light to him, bro, because I don't know if people like really like on him yet, but he really talk about like real shit in his lyrics. So that's another reason. Like he's one of those guys, like guys who really talk about shit seem to last longer.
He kind of gets looked over because he's from the Detroit or Michigan type of rap, and they don't usually carry the most substance in their rap, but he's a spitter. Like,
absolutely.
Out of everybody from that pack in Michigan, he is a true bar spitter. And if his name is throwing you off and you don't want to listen to him because his name's Babyface Ray, or if he's from that Detroit, whatever, is it Detroit? They don't call it Detroit drill, do they? It's Detroit rap, some shit like that. Just Detroit rap.
Can't think of it.
If you don't like the Detroit rap scene, so you haven't listened to him because of that, you got to let all that shit go. Babyface Ray is the truth. Like,
man.
I had to get on that this year because I kind of had a preconceived notion in my head about Babyface Ray, so I never listened. That's over.
Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, another reason why he gets overlooked, this is a guy that's independent. Wavy gang. Independent. I mean, he's with Empire. You got the
that's independent
connection there. But yeah, that's an independent artist, man. So that's another reason. But he's one of those guys that's climbing to the top. Absolutely. Without a doubt.
Does he stay independent?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, because he's at a really high level. He's making M's now independent.
Bro. He's everywhere. Babyface Ray is everywhere you look.
Think about being that hot and you got merch out. Like, niggas don't even know how this money is flowing. Like, all you need to be is that hot with merch out. He didn't even need the songs. Like, well, at this point, he wouldn't even need the songs. He would just need the merch. But, stay independent.
Fire.
Stay independent.
Fire, bro.
There's going to be a lot that benefits artists and the culture by staying independent if they stick this out for the next 15 to 20 years.
Yeah, I was just going to say that's the most important part. That's the question mark. Like, how many more artists are going to continue to do it? That's the only way it's going to work. If we see more artists go back to the labels, then that's how it's going to continue for the next 10, 15, 20 years. But if we see more artists choose to go independent, then they can set the new wave. And looking forward, we can have more artists who, go the independent route and get all their cash, bro.
And outside of that, and I'm not going to speak too directly, but if we're able to stick to being independent for a certain period of years, maybe about a decade or two, we'll be able to start to form, like, the hip hop community will be able to start to form their own everything. Now, because the reason why you see no award shows, things like that, is because they're all aligned somewhere else. No unions within the rap communities, R&B communities, is because, they're all in those academies, like with those music places, things like that. If we're able to stay independent and we don't have any legal binds to anybody, we'll be able to make a whole lot of progress in the hip hop state.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Somebody got to set the wave, though, like I said.
Yeah, who's it going to be? Babyface Ray?
I mean, we just got to see more artists continue to do it. Larry June, same route. Him and Babyface Ray, actually, like, you can compare them. Like, they're two guys who just climbed to the top in the last 1 and 2 years.
They're one and the same.
Mm-hmm.
Does Larry June get on the XXL freshman list next year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
If he wants it. I don't even know if he wanted it, but like if he wants it, yeah, it's there for sure.
Yeah, because I would be hard pressed to, if someone told me he didn't decline it this year.
Yeah.
I was trying to find a wordy way to say that, but no, yeah, it sounds like, or it seems like he should have been in there this year. Now that I'm thinking about it,
like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we come to find out that Larry did,
decline it,
turn it down, because I feel like he don't even need it.
And it's just an industry ass move that I feel like he doesn't do.
Right, he's not even like that.
But it's a big look. That's a really big look.
Yeah, it is. But some artists just turn it down. You know, we hear that all the time. Like
Drake turned it down.
I mean, Drake didn't eat shit, but a lot of artists turn that shit down.
Did Cole turn it down?
No,
or was he on one?
Cole's on the list.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think he might have actually been on one, but there's a lot of big artists turn that down. I think Cardi B turned it down. Do we have any other albums that we're getting to? SZA. She announced her album SOS is coming out this Friday. I guess she doesn't need any songs. She already has a lot.
Yeah, she teased a new one though. She dropped a video over the weekend with this, you know, announcing the date and everything of a song that sounds amazing, bro. She's sitting like it's like a body of water, I believe.
And she's sitting on like a diving board over an ocean,
and just she's looking amazing. Then it cuts to another scene. She's laying down, and man, SZA look good. SZA look good, man. So, but just the music though, it sounds amazing. That song, that one song. It's only like maybe 30, 40 seconds, but you could tell SZA has some shit on her album that's coming that's gonna, you know, she's gonna do her thing, man. It's SZA.
Yeah. I saw the cover of her album and it fucking scared me.
What do you mean?
All I thought about was me doing that. Number one, that's an ocean that she had a diving board over. Was that real? Like, are we thinking this is real? I mean, you said that I didn't see her post.
No, it was like a kind of like a music video type vibe. It wasn't like, that's what I'm talking about. So I don't know if that scene was real or not.
Okay. Yeah. If that was real, which it doesn't seem real that there would be a diving board over the ocean. But maybe there is. That looks fucking terrifying. Maybe it's just because like I can swim, but like not the greatest. Like I can swim enough to live, but I won't be comfortable if I fall.
Yeah, man, it's crazy because I never really learned how to swim like officially. I just
you don't know how to swim?
No, I know how to swim, but I'm saying like I taught myself. I didn't get swimming lessons. My cousin, bro, threw me in like 12 feet when I was a kid, and like nigga, I was like, oh shit.
I never did that. Don't fucking throw me in the water and then expect me to live. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as it may seem, but because I was kind of already kind of learning, but he was just like, I was scared to go to the deep end. I was kind of like in the 5-6 feet still. He was like, nah, bro, like get your ass over here. But anyways, I never, like I said, really learned how to swim officially. Just really taught myself. But
same.
When I was younger, bro, like I was kind of more, I feel like more edgy. I would do shit like when I would go on vacation, bro. Like I went to Mexico. If you ever been to Mexico, it's a like a natural.
I remember you jumped in that fucking hole.
Yeah, natural hole. It's called a cenote.
Yeah, I wouldn't do no shit like that. I feel like I would hit my head on a rock and die.
A cenote, man, where it's probably anywhere, you know, maybe 50 to 100 meters down. I don't fucking know how deep it is.
Well,
but
meters. We're in America, so you're gonna have to give us feet, Corey.
Feet, my bad. Whatever. I don't know. But it's fucking deep.
No. Corey, you can't do you can't say 50 to 100 meters and then like convert it and it's still it's still the same metric.
I'm saying like, nigga, the water is fucking deep. Fuck.
If you had to give like an estimate on how many feet down you think the water is.
100. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna kill myself.
Maybe 100.
I'm not jumping.
Yeah.
Maybe unless 100. Did you have a life jacket on when you jumped?
I fucking don't know, bro. I can't remember.
Or did you jumped in bare?
I don't remember.
You bareback the dive?
Probably not. But the point that I'm trying to make is like these days I kind of second guess shit like that. I'm like, bro, I don't know if I want to do shit like that no more. I'm trying to preserve myself, nigga.
There's a lot of things that I would have done as a kid or that I did do as a kid that I look back and I'm like, nigga, I could have died.
Yeah. So
why did I do that?
So like,
and
now,
who let me?
And bro, like you jump off a cliff. You know what I'm saying? Into the 100 feet.
Oh, you did try to commit suicide.
So yeah, bro, I'm like, I don't know if I'll do that again today. Like I'm good with the excursions. I want to do shit, but like the water is different, man. Like I don't want to play with water no more.
Were you like close to hitting your head or like your body?
No, bro.
See, that's the only thing I'm worried about.
Bro, like it's water, bro. There's nothing out there.
The only other thing outside of that I'm worried about is if I dive in the water and I go really low, like I gotta make my way back up. Like, and if I run out of breath, that shit is over with. Like, you are dead, buddy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. No, I said like the water. I'm not trying to play with the water at all. Leave that to Michael Phelps.
Yeah,
and all them niggas. what was his name? Ryan Lochte.
Lochte.
Damn,
Yeah.
Fuck. My bad.
Yeah, you messed
I thought
that
I thought I had it.
How you fuck up an American gold medalist like that?
It slipped my mind.
He wanted them ones.
I asked, though.
You fucked that up.
I asked, though. I said, what is it? This?
It's like fucking up Tyson Gay. You remember him?
Yeah, the track star, of course.
I'm trying to think of who else.
Gatlin. I think it was Justin Gatlin.
That's like fucking up Nastia Lukin. You remember that one?
Yeah.
She was a killer. Sean Johnson.
Yeah, the gymnast.
Yeah, man.
Go crazy. Yep.
What was the one that thought she knew how to Dougie? Gabby
Douglas.
Gabby, bring that ass here, boy. Yeah, we had a few. Yeah. But all in all, we weren't even fucking talking about that.
No, but speaking of that, man, so
this nigga is still going. Well, go ahead.
No, we gonna divert, but we moving on.
We were talking about we hadn't even really gotten into SZA because we were talking about SZA on the diving board.
Yeah, we already got into SZA.
No, you got into SZA.
Oh, damn. But anyways, let me just say something, then we'll come back. You talking about the Olympics? I was gonna ask you, have you been watching the World Cup?
Kind of. I only have been watching it because my students fucking love it. But I'm not huge on soccer, so I've only been watching it to entertain myself. But I'm keeping it's down here. I'm keeping track of the scores, shit like that. Yeah. For
sure. No, I've been tapped in since the week of Thanksgiving, bro. So I really forgot to mention it. But anyways, USA, they lost over the weekend as well. Forgot to mention that. So we eliminated from the World Cup. But soccer, bro, I just got onto it when I was in college. I had a couple, frat brothers. Shout out to Kalen Jordan. He put me on FIFA. That's what really got me started. But
oh yeah, y'all was in there playing FIFA.
Yeah, but I'm new to it.
Do it.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy, but I'm new to it, bro. But it's fun. I'm still trying to understand it. But I just wanted to ask you that. But like I said, we can go back to SZA.
No, yeah, because I hadn't said anything about SZA. I started by saying that the diving board scared the shit out of me, and then we kind of just went into there. But do you think now that we know that the album's headed out on Friday, the tracks that we spoke about previously, besides the one that just came out maybe in the last 2 months, I forgot the name of that one, but do you think the other ones will be on the album? Good Days, those?
Maybe.
Because I'm feeling a little different now.
How many songs did she have out in total? It was like 4?
I'm going to go. She had Good Days.
Shirt was the one that just came out. So Shirt is on there, of course. That's a leading single.
Hit Different.
Damn.
What was the one that I Hate You?
I Hate You. Yeah.
Yeah. So
okay. So Shirt is gonna be there, like we said. Of course, I think I Hate You. I Hate You has to be on there, right?
Nah, that was the one that she said was the SoundCloud throwaway.
But she didn't keep it a throwaway.
She was like, the only reason why I'm posting this is because y'all found it on SoundCloud and begged me to post it.
Okay. Good Days.
You can't leave Good Days out.
I don't know, man. How many songs are you expecting?
Somewhere between 18 and 24. I think that's perfect for her. I don't need 30 songs for the SZA album. I know she's been gone for almost 6 years, but nuh-uh. What are you expecting?
I was gonna say more like 15 to 18.
Really?
Yeah, 15 to 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and make a prediction. We usually don't do predictions anymore, Cari. This does a solid 70 in the first week.
70.
This does at least. Yeah, no, I'm sticking right where I'm at. Foot in the sand, doubling down. This does 70 first week.
Okay. I don't really know SZA's numbers like that, so I don't really want to say.
This is TDE we talking about. And we talking about the biggest female R&B artist in the game.
I'm going to go 60.
It's not unreasonable.
Yeah. I'll go 60.
I'm just looking at the return of the biggest R&B female artist. Damn near. Yeah. I mean, or
we may be underselling it. She may do 100 on our dumb ass.
I wanted to.
Yeah, I would love it, of course.
Yeah,
and she may do it. Like I said, I really don't know her number, so like I don't. even know where to gauge.
Yeah, I'm not even thinking about her numbers. I'm thinking about the R&B landscape. I don't know anybody over there doing 100 at all. So she'll really fuck the game up if she puts up 100.
It's possible.
Summer ain't putting up 100.
Oh, it's possible. It's definitely possible.
We'll have to see because she's the leader of the pack over there now. No more Kendrick. She's the biggest thing at TD.
Yeah.
But we can move on. We're in the songs now. A$AP Rocky dropped a track called "Shitting Me." We heard that right before we started.
Yeah, this is one I didn't even know was out. I just happened to stumble upon it, but when we played it,
I'm glad we stumbled upon it.
Me too, man, because this shit is crazy.
Are you amazing. Shitting me? It was great. I know why he named it that. You shitting me? This is brilliant.
That was his. That's what he said when he heard it back. When they played it back, he said, "Are you shitting me?"
His producer, he was like, "Y'all fuck with that?"
Yeah.
Engineers like, "You shitting me?" There it is, buddy.
Name it.
That's it right there.
That's crazy. But no, it sounds amazing, man. A$AP Rocky, he's put out some great songs this year.
I was just about to say.
Bro, every song he's put out this year has been great.
He dropped DMB. He dropped this song, and he's got a few features.
Yeah, he was all over that Nego tape. He has some features, I believe.
He has some features on Metro Boomin shit, I thought. Did he not?
Oh, yeah, he was speaking.
He was narrating. Sure. We really thought that Morgan Freeman was going to narrate the album, but Morgan Freeman really just did narration on the short film.
Yeah.
A$AP Rocky narrated the Metro Boomin album.
Yeah, he got a song on here too, I believe. Let me pull it up really quick.
He did his fucking thing. I didn't see his name on there.
No, the song at the end with Takeoff. A$AP Rocky.
You're right.
Yeah, man. Sounds amazing. But every song, everything he's been on this year has been great. Like I said, so hearing this song, I was like, man, A$AP Rocky's really had a great year, even though he's not putting out like an album.
Oh, it's on the way. You better fucking believe it.
For sure. But like I said, I'm just glad we found this song. Didn't know it was coming out. Anytime A$AP Rocky drops music, especially this year, like I said, just because it's been he's been so consistent, I'm tuning in every time, man. So I'm definitely looking forward to hearing his next project whenever we do get that. Obviously, it's going to be sometime next year, but that's going to be one that we're going to have eyes on for sure.
Him and Rihanna are going to drop the same year. You know that, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's already written for him. She has to drop. We know that.
Is she going to be on his album warming herself up for her album to drop, or is he going to be on her album warming himself up for his big album? Because it's going to happen. It's going to happen one way or the other.
I mean, yeah, they probably going to end up on both sides on both projects. But who you're saying, like, who is first?
This needs to be Rihanna on the A$AP album. She needs a
on the A$AP. That means A$AP got to come like January. He got to be one of the first artists to come out.
Yeah,
because well, like we said,
are you saying this Super Bowl shit?
Yeah, we just don't know what Rihanna's gonna do with it. Okay, look, I'm gonna just say Rihanna's not dropping the album before the Super Bowl. She doesn't have to. She doesn't have to.
After that Black Panther shit, she doesn't have to really do anything.
Come on now, yeah, I forgot. So yeah, Rihanna's not dropping a new album before February.
She's not gonna drop a new album in the first quarter of the year. It's not coming out. So whoa, March and April might be a little different.
Like I said, I just said February. So just to the point, if A$AP comes first, you know what I'm saying, that gives her time, like you said, to warm up by being on his project, which more than likely is going to happen because Rihanna's going to take her time for next year.
And whatever she does is fucking hot fish grease. So it's going to buzz her back up anyway.
Right. And like I said, with the Super Bowl, she doesn't have to have new music. This is Rihanna. She can perform every single hit that she's ever had and rock the show, and that's what she's gonna do. So, like I said, I'm glad we could just answer that. Like, there's no new album coming before February.
We didn't talk about that, and I think that'll be a little interesting. We can get into that in February, but I want to get into it now too because it's on my mind. What songs do we think we're getting from Rihanna at the Super Bowl? Or what songs do we think we're not going to get from Rihanna?
That's a good question.
Do we get Rude Boy?
Yeah.
Do we get Pon de Replay?
Yes.
You get Replay at the Super Bowl? I know that's her breakout hit.
Yeah. I think so, man. That's just a great song. Like, you almost got to have that.
Okay, so now I need to know which ones do we think we're getting because
don't stop the music.
Oh, she's gonna play those.
Kill that song.
Umbrella, is she playing Umbrella? Is Chris coming out?
Bro, so what the fuck?
We found love. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
We found love.
Oh, bro,
in
that's
a
gonna.
hopeless
Oh my
place.
god, that song is gonna go crazy.
The people. I'm not gonna speak it to the demographic that are buying the Super Bowl tickets. Nigga, they're gonna go insane.
She could do "Live Your Life," even though it's T.I.'s song.
She probably will. Oh my gosh, Cari. The Eminem track, the Just Gonna Stand There and Eminem's coming out.
Damn.
Now that's something you might actually see. Eminem might actually come out. Just stand. I just throw it to the motherfucking wall, and I'm gonna fucking beat her until she fucking dies. Just gonna.
You seen that guy on Instagram who acts like Eminem? He makes videos rapping like Eminem. It's some of the funniest shit on the internet right
I got a hot box, but the box is rocks, and the rocks is pox, and I got a fox, and the fox is locks and knocks and box, and that shit is fucking hilarious.
Bro, he sounds just like him, bro.
4 or 5 seconds to Kanye and Paul McCartney. Ooh. Does that one get played? Because I was gonna say that's a Kanye track.
Yeah, man. Kanye even fucked up Run This Town. Run This Town would have been fire. He fucked that one up too.
No, she's doing Run This Town. You bet your last fucking.
All right.
You bet your last fucking dollar that Run This Town is coming on.
Okay, bet. Not with the Ye verse.
No. Just Shut Up and Drive.
Shut Up and Drive may get played. Yeah.
Okay, so now that I'm looking at her essentials, I can see the ones that we're not playing. She's gonna do Born Again. Diamonds? Does she do Shine Bright Like a Diamond? Yes, she does Shine Bright Like a Diamond.
Maybe you.
Work from Drake, that doesn't get played. What's My Name, Drake? That doesn't get played.
No Drake.
Rude Boy, she's not doing that. I don't think they're gonna let her gyrate pussy on Fox. Who has the Super Bowl this year?
Where's it at? Is that what you're saying?
Like, no, I mean the TV station.
I think it's Fox still.
Okay.
Is it always Fox?
No, it's not always Fox.
I don't know.
But whoever has that, they're not gonna let her gyrate pussy unless it's ABC, and ABC never has it. Ooh, The Only Girl in the World. She's doing those tracks.
Yeah, bro.
She's doing the Kiss FM tracks. Wild Thoughts, does that play?
Nah.
Okay. You know who has it?
NBC.
NBC has it this year.
They have it for this year.
They might let her
next year.
gyrate pussy.
This year and next year. They're gonna be in Arizona this year.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. This Is What You Came For with Calvin Harris. Yeah, yeah, okay. I know what's going on here on Super Bowl Sunday, but we'll talk more on that on Super Bowl Sunday.
All right.
Because we'll actually be in the studio. But let's move on. Coi Leray dropped a track. It's called Players. Mm-hmm. She sampled Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. The Message.
Yep. Great song. Great original song. Let's just say that. Original song, man.
One of the most monumental songs in hip hop history. Mm-hmm. It was like one of the first songs to kind of like detail real life in the hood type shit.
Yeah. Amazing song.
But hers was not about that.
Yeah. But like you said, she sampled the beat. This was a song that you had. I remember you had sent this to the group maybe a few weeks before it came out, or whenever.
Maybe like a month or two before it came out.
Okay. But yeah, I knew like you sent it because it sounded good. You know what I'm saying? I don't really remember listening to it when you sent it, but if you send in, Coi Leray, I was like, okay, that shit must be hard. And like when we listened to the song in pre-production, man, I loved it. It sounds great.
Coi Leray is figuring out something that most artists don't figure out until they're older.
What's that?
She knows how to make a hit track now.
Ooh.
She has
She's a runner.
She has 3 or 4.
Yeah.
She knows how to make a hit track, and she knows how to go the fuck away until she has one.
Mm-hmm. And she teases it. She stars you, like she gives you little bits, pieces here, little piece here, little piece here. So she stars you, and then when she finally drops it, you just fucking love it. She's done it like 3 or 4 times, like you said. No More Parties was one, Big Purr.
The Go Best Friend, the one with Nicki Minaj.
Blick. She was going fucking crazy, bro.
She knows how to get that done.
Those are all fucking hits. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, and she's taking care of that really young. We listen to. I always bring it back to J. Cole, when he finally made "Got Me Up All Night." Power Trip, because he notes that as like, okay, at that point I figured out what it takes to make a hit song. So now every album, when I need to come in, I don't have to worry about which one's going to be the radio single. I can make that every time now. Yeah. It took niggas to almost 30 years old to figure stuff like that. Coi Leray figuring that out quick, and she's able to take, like you said, a snippet that she'll drop and put that shit on TikTok and have the whole song buzzing before it even comes out.
Right.
Smart.
Yeah. She's definitely found something that works, and it only makes sense to just continue to do it.
And she's getting
same
better.
Way. Yeah. That's one thing, of course, bro. Like, at first, you could have thought whatever about her. But no, she has talent, and I agree with you. Like, she's working at her craft, and she's getting better. Like, each new song that comes out, you hear something different that you didn't hear the time before. And I ain't gonna lie, her little album, her little project that she put out, I believe, was that last year. It wasn't bad.
Hell no, it wasn't bad.
I know people wanted to laugh at like her numbers and shit.
I was gonna say only sales is something that you would have been able to make a joke about, but that's up.
Who cares? Like,
it's a debut album happens from a 24-year-old,
right? And it happens, bro. Like, did you listen to it? That's what I'd be like. A lot of people just look at the numbers and don't listen to the music because nobody else listened to it. Like, bro, listen to it.
She had a great album with great raps, great features, great samples.
Good. Yeah, everything sounded good. So I'm not shocked that she's, like you said, early figured out something that works and is going to continue to do it. She's smart.
Yeah.
She's very smart.
So with this track, it's called Players. It's basically around girls being able to be players too. It's really good.
Yeah.
And this is going to be her start to her next album. You can already tell. But moving forward, we staying in the lane of ladies rapping.
Ladies, yep.
Latto and Glorilla, they've been teasing a track. It's here. It's called FTCU.
Yep. F the club up. Fuck the club up. But no, it sounded good, man. It sounded good. Like, I didn't expect anything less. Latto on the female side is probably arguably had the best year. So
yes, that's not even arguable.
Okay, I just wanted to say that. Latto, I think Latto's had the best year.
It's because Glorilla came in towards the second part of the year and started to.
That's fine. We love it.
Take over to where it might seem like somebody's tug of war in this shit, but when you do what Latto did. When Latto linked up with Mariah Carey, she won this year.
I was going to say she won number one.
She won 2022 the moment you saw her with Mariah Carey.
Yeah, man.
Or the moment Mariah Carey jumped on that track.
Yeah.
But those are the two biggest female rappers of 2022.
Yeah. Like I was saying, seeing those names, I didn't expect anything less. Like you mentioned, just from the quality standpoint of just great music. But listening to it, I enjoyed it, man. I felt like they both rapped very well on the song. They both showed... they have two different voices, two different styles of rap, but it sounded well on this song. Like they were like a perfect match almost.
Hell yeah.
I loved it.
Who did you like the most? I loved Glorilla's the most.
I would say Glorilla right now, but I only heard it one time.
Oh, okay.
So like,
if that was the case, then I've only heard it one time, and that was the time that we both heard it in here in pre-production.
Right, exactly. So I would say Glorilla just because like I just fuck with her vibe, bro. When she rap, like it turned me up. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be turned the fuck up.
Like, and I was turned up once again hearing that verse. But like I said, only hearing it one time. So
I feel like the ladies, like the female rap scene, is buzzing so hard right now. It's damn near like the males rap scene in the 90s, to the point where now with males rapping, we only want to hear. We're only getting the same type of music from all of the rappers, to where even from the 90s to the 2000s, where you had an Eminem that rapped completely different than Drake, that rapped completely different than Wayne, that rapped completely different than T.I., that rapped completely different than Kanye. We in that era now where we got Cardi that raps completely different than Meg. Of course, sometimes the content is the same, but Cardi that raps completely different than Meg, that raps completely different than Glorilla, that raps completely different than Latto, that raps completely different than No Name, that raps completely... We got a whole lot of shit that's going on in the ladies' realm that raps completely different than Coi Leray, and they going at it, like, not going at it, but like they having at it right now. They really having.
Yeah, and like you said, it's just good to see it on the women's side.
Hell yeah.
You know, because like you stated, you know, it's always been like a male dominated game, and now it's wide open, man. It don't matter. Excuse me, it don't matter who you are, what you look like, male, female, black, white. It don't matter. If you talented, you can make it. You can make it today.
No cap.
Yeah, you can make it. But like I said, I'm glad that, you know, the women are. I'm glad that
they here.
It's so competitive. You know, I love it, man. Like, that only makes it better.
They here.
Because everybody wants to be the best, and that means they're only going to continue to work at their craft and get better. And we're getting great music from women, from all of the women artists, the rappers, R&B, everybody.
And the thing about it is, unless you're fucking Nicki Minaj, none of them are really beefing to be the best. Or you see some of the girls on the City Girls side that might have they back and forth.
Yeah.
But they all on tracks with each other. Like, they all making music with each other. You don't see the beef with them like you see with the niggas. Mm-hmm. It's really cool, you know? Because maybe it's because they not all tied to certain shit that we have to be ops towards other people, and they can really just make music. I fuck with it. Are we still in songs? No, we're in news now. We're in news. Let's go ahead and move on. This is still technically music. Chief Keef's finally rich. 10 years later.
Man, oh man.
It is finally RIAA certified platinum.
Man, I just want to say, I remember when Finally Rich first dropped.
Me too.
And man, when I say I listen to Finally Rich so much, like just so much, bro. I listened to that album a ridiculously amount, bro. As a teenager, just going crazy with it.
It's funny because there are rappers that are really big and rappers that like they burning up the street, but they not that big. Mm-hmm. Back then, you had the Lil Waynes, the Drakes, the people like that they were the huge rappers, and Chief Keef was the one that was not super huge, but he was burning up the streets, so he was huge to us. I never would have imagined us considering Finally Rich a classic, us listening to Chief Keef's music 10 years later, this piece of work ever going platinum. I just would have never ever thought, because there's some music, like I said, with the Drakes and the Lil Waynes that you just look at to a higher regard or prestige. Mm-hmm. And this was just supposed to be like the ride around in the car music.
Right. We just thought we was just the only niggas, the young niggas playing Chief Keef.
Hell no, he changed the culture.
Yeah, bro. For sure. Finally Rich is a classic album, man. I'm glad to see it going platinum 10 years later. So what's that? We were freshmen in high school?
Yeah.
Freshmen in high school. So, man, I remember, like I said, being a freshman, like playing this shit, bro, and just loving it, man.
I think he has either a deluxe headed out or out already.
No, so it's going to be headed out in 2 weeks. It's going to come out on the 16th. He's calling it the complete edition. It's going to be 7 new songs that he's putting on there. I'm getting the songs right now for us.
I'm hoping that these are songs from back then that just got left off.
Yeah, maybe so. But 7 songs: Bang Bang intro, OB4L, Rider featuring Wiz Khalifa, Spread the Word, Kush with them beans, All Shit, and Squad. So yeah, maybe 7 new songs, or maybe 7 songs from, you know, that era, 2012, when he was finishing this project.
Either way, they'll be new to us.
Right, of course.
I just hope that they're from that era, so when we hear it, it'll feel like Finally Rich, and it won't feel like Finally Rich plus some 2022 songs.
And look, this is the perfect description of Chief Keef. You know, just going back to what you mentioned, it's a comment. It says, platinum in streams, but diamond in the streets.
Yes.
Diamond in the streets.
Because just like I said, there were plenty of commercially bigger rappers at that point, but because he didn't get his deals shits until Kanye threw him on them tracks. But he burnt the streets up.
Yeah,
like,
man.
He was killing the streets, and he put an entire city on. When you think of Illinois, when you think of Chicago, you think of the entire state of Illinois. Niggas don't even think about Rockford or other places in Illinois. When you think of Illinois, you only think of Chicago. This nigga put the state on. And he couldn't even come back to it for the longest period of time.
Yeah, bro.
If you think about Dirk if you think about G Herbo, if you think about the Rondo number 9s, the Lil J's, anybody that's ever came out of Chicago post 2012, even up to King Von's, you don't fucking get that without Chief Keef. Never.
Oh yeah, he's the OG.
Never.
He started all this.
And he made
the drill, the Chicago drill. We don't even get that.
Fuck no.
If it wasn't for Chief Keef.
They still would have been rapping out there.
Rapping, but I'm saying like Chief Keef is the birth of. He's the start of everything.
Yes.
He's the start of everything coming out of that area that we're mentioning, Chicago.
And Chief Keef, I've never heard anybody, even if they were beefing with Chief Keef, because of what he did for the city, I've never heard any rapper from Chicago disrespect Chief Keef's name verbally. Niggas always gonna tip their hat to Chief Keef. Like, I know even Dirk and that side, they're not cool anymore. You don't hear no beef shit like that.
That's good. It should be that way. It should always come to a point. I know we're gonna have our differences because maybe where we're from, maybe there's a disagreement, whatever. That's their business. But at the end of the day, let's just respect each other as men. You have your life, I have my life. Let's not kill each other. Let's not do no dumb shit. Like, let's just be great black men and just have our differences far away from each other.
And even though they're around the same age, they all should be looking at him the way Nas is looked at by like a 21. I opened the door for every single one of y'all to change you and your mama and your father and your kids and your brothers and sisters' lives. I changed all of that for Chicago. All of that. Not Ye. I did it. What? Ye did it because he came back
in a different way though.
No, I meant like Ye came back and he gave Chief Keef the commercial look.
The torch. Basically, he passed the torch to him.
Now that I finally like grow up and think about that, that was Kanye doing his part for Chicago.
Oh, bro, that shit was big as fuck at that time.
Kanye was doing his part for Chicago. He came back and put the city back on.
What was it? Don't Like? Is that the one?
Yeah, he put him on Don't Like.
Right.
That's I don't. Bang bang. Ski ski.
Yeah, bro.
Oh blah. All right. I'm sorry.
I heard you.
I'm sorry. Moving on into rap menaces to another rap menace. Gone Peaceful. NBA Youngboy said he's getting married today.
Yeah, man. His newest relationship. This is a guy. He has a lot of kids. We know that. But this is a guy who's publicly shared that he's had a lot of relationships, right?
But this new one, like you said, it's changing the boy.
Yeah, man. This new one, bro. He's in love.
I like it though.
He's in love, man, and like. Maybe he's found the one for him. You know
That's
what I'm
good
saying?
though. That's good.
He put it on the last project, Ma Got a Family. He had never, ever, ever in his life put another person on the album cover. He put her on his album cover. That said something to me
and
as
his
well.
kids. I fuck with that.
Like, it showed me, like we said, we've been saying it, like, bro, he's turning a new leaf, but
he has turned that leaf. You can see it. You can see it.
Sure. But yeah, that's good news. Shout out to NBA Youngboy, getting married if that's what he wants to do, man. Like we said, everything that we have been seeing this year, he's been showing that he's wanting to, change things. So this is just another step. So I just hope he continues to go this route. I would like to see him continue to improve his life, bro, because, his music, it was getting to a point where we were thinking we weren't going to get his music, bro. Like, because he was either going to be locked up or, unfortunately,
Corey just wants to go back to saying he thought.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, that's really what I thought, man. Because like the way when I first he was
moving fast.
He was moving dangerously, dog. So like I was just like, oh my god, like he's so good that they're gonna take him out because he's so good. So I was always scared for him. So I'm glad that he's like, hopefully, like I said, going a different route, bro.
See, but now I think that he's at a point that even if there were a slip up, he would go right back to the better ways. He's been secluded in a new mindset for so long, around new people, new environment, to the point where it's like, oh, that's what it takes to win. And I think he's smart to know, like, oh, this element, this characteristic, this here, that here, that's where I win. Like, this is how I win. So
it's crazy. I would have never thought Utah would do that. I didn't think Utah was the place to go.
Nigga, did you not see Karl Malone?
Karl Malone is a child molester. First off,
holy shit! Did you not see John Stockton?
Yeah, bro. Shout out to that was
damn.
a
I had
cold
to
white boy.
Did you not see Devin Harris?
That was a cold. Yeah, he was cold too, bro. But
I had to clean that up. God damn, Carl, you thought I was. You tried to make me support. I just like the basketball,
I'm just
Corey.
saying, bro.
I didn't know he did
a,
that.
He's a sick guy, bro.
Is he really?
Yeah, bro. He's a sick guy.
The only sick thing I knew about Karl Malone is that he didn't want to play with Magic Johnson.
Yeah, because when you found out.
Yeah.
Nah, but no, this is completely different. We'll talk about it later. But I didn't know Utah would do that, man. Utah just seemed like the place that you go when you fucking suck. Utah just don't look like fun. It's cold as shit.
Yeah, like
it's nothing in Utah.
I just think about skiing and the Osmonds.
Yeah, I was just like, it's nothing in Utah, but we can see that.
Sorry, guys. Like that was. I'm sorry. Don't get me. And all shouts out to the Mormon community. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. But shout out Utah, man. The All-Star game is gonna be there this year as well. So Utah getting some light.
Oh my God, they're getting some pussy this year.
Yeah, man.
Or next year.
If your girl is sitting courtside, if your girl is in Utah in February. It's probably cold as a motherfucker in Utah in February. If your girl is in Utah in February, you lost her, dog.
I feel like Adam Silver and David Stern did this, and they have a thing of doing this just for the male community. Every year, and there's only certain years they pick a super, super poppin' city like LA, New York, Miami, Dallas, things like that. You don't hear those too often. They pick a one-off state and city just to see which one of you rotten bitches is gonna pop out. And they do it for the male community so we can know if my girl or if your girl is in that city that's not popping like that. My girl's never made a trip to Utah, like shit like that, and you're just there that weekend. Are you looking for a 6'2" nigga?
So you saying
a 6'3" nigga?
You saying Kamish got our back like that?
Kamish definitely got our back.
Got our back like that?
Yes.
Shout
oh my
Adam
gosh.
Silver. Even though they was on his ass recently because remember he wasn't speaking up for some situation. I forgot something was going. Oh, the owner that they was trying to get out of there.
Nia Long's husband.
It was another situation where
the one that was fucking
something, but like they say he wasn't speaking up fast enough. I don't remember, but Adam Silver for the most part has been a great commissioner. You know what I'm saying? He's led to the NBA being very progressive in the way that they move.
Two mishaps.
The things that they stand for, everything. Like he's changed the culture. So just shouts out to him. But yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that Kyrie shit. Is that what you were talking about?
Maybe it was the Kyrie Irving situation.
The Kyrie shit and the George Floyd shit. That was the only thing that ever had Adam Silver sitting in any hot water. To the shit that the NFL, the NBA damn near was like, yo, if this don't happen, like we ain't playing, all right? We're not playing. And that was pandemic shit. Yeah. But did you have anything else we wanted to get to before we move on to the next topic?
No.
All right, man. Let's do it. Oh, we slid right into this, and I had no idea. Yeah. We had no idea we were heading into the NBA, Corey.
Yeah, that actually just matched up perfect there on accident.
Yeah, that's God.
Yeah.
Ye said that.
Man.
Well, let's start.
I was gonna say, start from the beginning.
Yeah, let's start from the beginning. Kanye West has had another
episode.
Tumultuous, or how do you say that word? Tumultuous.
Yeah.
Tumultuous. He's had a fucking crazy week.
Yeah, an episode.
Again.
Yeah.
He was in an interview and he said that he agrees with a lot of things that Hitler said.
Bro, why he won't just leave them alone? That the Jewish community alone? Like, why he just won't leave them alone?
Let me clarify first, and I'm gonna say again, I'm not sticking up for Kanye. A lot of people really took that as he agrees with Hitler's statements. I want y'all to know Kanye was saying that to intentionally piss off the Jewish community. Intentionally.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, yeah, just leave it alone.
Oh, he's not gonna leave it alone. They've already taken every Corey. If a nigga takes $2.5 billion from you and the ability to use your Apple Pay, that nigga went to, what was it, the store he said, or fast food or something, or McDonald's, and he couldn't use his Apple Pay. No, I'm on their ass. I don't care what I need to say.
Yeah, man. That's why I say, like, I just think this is a guy who just needs to go away. The best thing for Kanye is just to go away. I know that's not in his nature, but that's the best thing for him. Like,
just go away.
I'm scared. Like, I think Kanye really needs help. I know bro knows what he's doing. He's a smart guy. He knows that he could push things certain ways, but I think Kanye needs help, like for real.
I think Kanye needs to stop before he takes things.
He's gonna spiral. He's already spiraling, but bro, like it's just like I just don't want to see it get any worse. It's only getting worse. The more he speaks, the more he opens up his mouth, it gets worse because he's never gonna say the right thing to anybody. Now he's fucked that up. We were always on the fence. You had people on the fence. Now it's just like Kanye probably gonna say some bullshit. If you give him a microphone, he's probably gonna say some bullshit.
He is at the point that his fate is out of his hands.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think bro needs help.
Kanye West's fate is out of his hands. After all of the things that he began to say, I think that Elon was about to ban him. But his last tweet on his way out. Do you have it up, Corey?
Yeah, man. But I want to speak on his tweets a little bit. So he was just...
He was going crazy.
Once again, just talking about things that you just can't... You wouldn't even think of. You know, he's talking about everything, bro. Literally everything. How he's going to run for president. He kept posting. So he was either in an Uber or somebody was driving. He was riding shotgun. But he was playing his music. And he just kept, like, recording just the stereo of his song playing in the background. And he had like, a caption from some lyrics. I was just like, what's going on, bro? He just tweeting nonstop. This is like, oh shit, going crazy.
I forgot to tell. He fired his manager just yesterday or today, something like that, because his manager didn't stop the Hitler footage from coming out.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Damn. Okay, that's crazy, but
you said it, yay. Right. You said it.
That's weird. But the last tweet before, you know what I'm saying, he got suspended off of Twitter. He said, let's break one last window before we get out of here.
Hey, fuck it.
First off, that shit is funny.
Kanye.
That's a hell of an introduction sentence, bro.
Hey, fuck it.
Man, he said, I caught this guy with Kim. Good night. It's a picture of CP3, Chris Paul.
And it's dirty because they put a good picture right there. Kanye put a fucking weird picture of Chris Paul up. But, did Chris Paul fuck Kim Kardashian, Corey?
It was either him or Jake. I mean, Cliff.
Cliff Paul.
Yeah, Cliff Paul.
Yeah, no, Cliff Paul. Cliff Paul probably did that.
It had to be Cliff Paul, not Chris Paul.
I'm not going to lie, Corey.
But no, something is true.
This happened.
With this situation.
This had to have happened, Corey.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of things that have, unfolded since this tweet was made by Kanye as well that we're going to get to. But just outside of that, yeah, I think this has a very high % chance of being true, and possibly maybe is true.
Yeah, this is one of those instances of what do I have to lie for?
Yeah. It's just funny.
There's been a lot of things coming out about Ye, and I think if Ye is wrong about something he says, he truly feels that's what it is. But in any other instance, I don't think we can straight up go, oh, he's lying. There's not too many things that we've heard him say that's just a lie. He usually is pretty good with giving factual information.
Yeah.
We just...
Even though it'd be outrageous information that we don't need.
It's outrageous, or he embellishes to the point that... not embellishes. He
goes off.
He exaggerates.
Yeah, exaggerates. That's the perfect word. But yeah, like I said, it'll be information that we like, bro, I don't even know what this means. I don't know who these people are. I don't even know what this means.
Not this one. I know who Kim Kardashian is.
Yep.
And I know who Chris Paul is.
Yeah. So like you said, this is probably, a situation that more than likely is true just because, I agree. Like Kanye, like it's random. It's random. That's why I'm just like, oh.
Another reason that I'm 150% this is true. Some of the most disturbing information of 2022 came out about Balenciaga. Kim Kardashian is directly connected to that. It took her more than a week to make a statement on that. She denounced this shit about Chris Paul in less than 24 hours, Corey.
The next morning, she woke up. This was Thursday night, I believe. Friday morning, she was speaking on this shit. And yeah, that was triggering to me as well for the same, thought and explanation that you just gave. Because why wouldn't you speak up on the Balenciaga shit? But this, when it comes to your image, you speak up immediately. I was just like, bro, that's fucked up.
Do you know how long it's... Oh, that was just another triggered to me that she was lying about the Chris Paul shit because she had to speak up so fast.
Right, exactly.
Do you remember how long it took her to say she didn't fuck Drake? Kanye was on social media begging his wife.
He was hurting.
Why won't she tell you guys she didn't fuck this nigga?
Kanye was hurting, man. I hate what they ruined Kanye, bro.
Yeah, of course. And they made memes about him.
They ruined him, bro. They literally, I don't want to, no homo, but they sucked him dry, bro. Like,
oh my God. No homo doesn't even help that.
Right, but anyways, bro, it's all family, bro. They took everything from him, bro.
Yeah, no, they did.
Took everything, bro. I know, I shouldn't even said it.
They sucked him dry?
I said his family did it, though. Whatever. Anyways.
Are you cool?
It's my fault, bro.
You cool, bro?
I gotta go.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right, bro.
Yeah, we'll see Cari next pod. You'll see him on episode 196. Yeah. He's out of here.
Yeah,
Give me your song of the week.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna fuck with y'all, bro. Hey, it was good, but I appreciate you even letting me, kick it with you and shit.
Do the pod and shit today.
Right, what I'm saying? Man. But I'm gonna head out.
My bad.
Yeah.
Nah, but let's go ahead and move on. The last thing, I just wanted to get the info because I had the details on the nigga that was fired from his campaign team. His name's Milo, or last name Milo, was booted after a series of disastrous media appearances that saw the candidate praising Hitler. How? He adds that in an email, Milo wrote that there was a mutual conclusion that reached. All right, never mind. I'm not getting into that shit. How do you fire a nigga because you went onto public platforms, did a show, and went nuts, and then when they wouldn't pull it from the show, he fires them?
You get mad, yeah. That's Kanye, man.
It's his campaign team.
It's only Kanye West, literally, only. It don't make sense, but it makes sense to him.
I guess he's running for president, and that makes his campaign look bad.
That's what he was actually tweeting for as well. Like he was announcing his campaign also during that time.
Yeah, I don't.
But he announced it in a way that he shouldn't have.
What would it take for you to vote for Kanye?
Nigga, nothing. I'll never vote for Kanye West, and that's out of love.
I'm getting closer and closer to just not fucking voting. Is that bad?
Yeah, it is.
Is it? Like, I don't know if I really even trust where my vote goes.
I mean, I feel you, but I just feel like we should still always exercise that. Just stay right. You know what I'm saying? Just because we have it.
So what if the next election is Joe Biden, Donald Trump, and Kanye West? I'm not going. I'm not going.
I'm not going
to the poll, my nigga.
I'm not going.
Do you know what you niggas would have to place at the poll as a prize?
And they gonna place it.
Yeah, like
whatever you want.
It would have to be the type of shit like when you're a kid and you get a filling at the dentist, and when you leave, they take you over to the room to like get yourself a
lollipop.
You guys have to do better.
Yeah. I mean, nah, bro. I understand you. Because a lot of people, with especially with Trump, the voter fraud and the machines getting turned around and polls not staying as late as they should. So like you hear all shit like that, but whether or not things like that are happening, I just feel like we should always exercise that right, bro. Just because that's all we have to a certain point. That's our democracy. That's the world we live in. So it's just like that's the least we could do.
Look at Cari promoting.
Shit, that's the least we could do, bro.
I was trying to promoting
my values,
domestic tranquility.
Hopeless people is hopeless people, man.
Shit, I'm about to be hopeless, motherfucker. No, I just wanted to ask that.
No, I know.
I'll be at the polls on election day.
No, bro, I know you just fucking talking.
No, I'll be at the polls. POLES, nigga.
At the nightclub.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be at the goddamn polls.
I'm said at the polls.
I'm tired of you niggas.
Oh man,
be with the bitches.
Niggas crazy.
Speaking of that, we need to get naked women at our New Year's Eve party.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't.
Okay.
All right, moving on.
Like what?
They finally arrested someone in connection with the murder of Takeoff.
Yeah, I did hear this.
Charged him with murder.
Yeah, there was a lot that came out from this. So, was he picked up in Houston? Do you know that?
Yes, I believe he was picked up in Houston. He actually tried to get an emergency passport to get the fuck out of the country.
So yeah, I was gonna read into that. So this is According to court documents, Takeoff alleged killer Patrick Clark, going by the name of DJ Pat, applied for an emergency passport days after killing Takeoff and booked a flight to Mexico. When police arrested him, he had large amounts of cash on him. Prosecutors claimed he's a flight risk for bond.
Do you want me to say allegedly what was about to happen? He took all that cash and was about to start a new life in Mexico.
Oh, yeah, duh. That's why they saying he a flight risk.
Did they stop him before he got to Mexico?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what happened. Like, I think maybe they already had the drop on bro, and maybe he knew that, or he was just knew he was guilty from the jump. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anybody that's doing that knows something.
My thing is, as long as we have a Democrat president in office, you niggas are not gonna be able to run to Mexico and think that they're not gonna come get you.
Bro,
more times than often, even if there's a Republican president, the Mexican government is pretty good with the U.S. with extraditing someone back.
Bro, I was just about to say Mexico is the worst place to go. Why would you go to Mexico? You need to go like to fucking Cuba or somewhere.
Anywhere
Spain.
else. Make your way.
Mexico is too close.
Now, if you make your way to Mexico, you need to see that as like your free space on the bingo card, and now you need to make it to the next place. Like, if you made it to Mexico, get the fuck to the next place. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know how easy it is to move to the next place as a tourist or start your life in the next city nearest Mexico. But now that I'm saying that, Cari, it's probably because once you go to Mexico, there is nowhere fucking left.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, you niggas got to be smart. Niggas, do y'all not watch movies? Like, when niggas are running out the country, they never go to Mexico. They go to Venezuela. They go to Brazil.
Cuba.
They go to Cuba. They go to Italy. Why the fuck would you go to Mexico?
Niggas don't even look up the right shit. Now, I'm not saying that I know what to look up, but
But niggas, we know niggas are not the smartest. I'm not gonna call y'all dumb. Y'all niggas are ignorant. I'll say that.
I would at least try Google for the cities that are, the countries that are least likely to extradite me.
Yeah. And
then I'm gonna take my pick from there.
That's rule number one. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, as simple as that sounds, right? That's ABC 1, 2, 3 to me and you right now. But to other people,
Cari,
that's complicated. That's complex.
We know firsthand how we think niggas would play things smart,
right,
and really played crimes all fucking wrong.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy.
It is crazy to think how stupid you niggas did do crime. Like, all right, I done some crimes before, but never did I handle them as dumb as you niggas handled them.
Yeah, I was a smart criminal.
That's what I'm saying. You niggas handled it with no poise. No pizzazz.
No pizzazz, bro.
What the fuck?
That's funny.
Crash dummies, you niggas are.
Them niggas pissed down their legs.
You niggas was afraid of the moment. You niggas was not real criminals, nigga.
Oh, that's funny, man.
Damn. And just land yourself the dumbest sentences.
That's hilarious.
But we can digress from a nigga that did not get himself caught. Jay-Z. He's in the courts, but for a good reason. Mm-hmm. He wants it, not a good reason to him, but a good reason, period. He wants his money that he feels was stolen or was misplaced, was not given to him in his Bacardi cognac deal.
Mm-hmm. The Douce deal.
The Douce deal.
Right.
Yeah.
We kind of spoke on this weeks ago when he first, mentioned, we first got news that, Jay was asking for the paperwork. He was asking for the accounting.
He wants the accounting.
He wanted the numbers.
On his Roy and Maul shit.
Right. So, now it's been reported. So since that time, like Jay has tried to buy them out. He's tried to do, buy out his contract essentially.
They declined a $1.5 billion buyout. He was willing to give them damn near his net worth.
Yep. So I have it right here. It says Jay-Z made Bacardi an offer he thought they couldn't refuse. He was willing to spend $1.5 billion just for the booze company's 50% stake in Douce, but they rejected it. It says Jay is in a legal war with Bacardi, trying to force the company to buy him out of their 50-50 partnership in the luxury cognac brand. But according to the docs, it was Jay who first tried to buy out Bacardi back in December of 2021. Months before his offer, Jay says he and Bacardi exchanged valuations of the brand. They were light years apart. Jay felt his half of Duce was worth $2.5 billion, and Bacardi thought it was only worth a measly $460 million.
I wonder where Jay-Z's valuation comes from, or where both of their valuations are coming from.
So there's more. So they said Jay went back to the drawing board, and then in December he offered to buy out his partner once again for the $1.5 billion, which in mind would still be 3 times what Bacardi said is
Their valuation,
right, what it was worth, right? But since they declined it, Jay-Z thinks something shady is going on.
If they declined it, it's because they're more than likely worth way more than that.
Right. It says Jay basically accuses Bacardi of undoingly influencing a third party that was called in to appraise the brand. It's unclear what number the appraiser came up with, but it's fair bet closer to Bacardi's value than Jay-Z's, essentially. So they're not valuing it as what he thinks it should be.
That's what I was asking first. I watched so much Shark Tank.
I know. We know how shit like that works, bro. It's always like that when there's 2 heads at the table.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, you got a different valuation. Yep. You got a different valuation for this shit. But that's where that's where Jay-Z wants to see his accounting.
He wants to see the numbers, yeah.
Say that they evaluated the shit at $1.5 billion, but he thinks there's a shiesty appraiser. And this shit was really worth $4 billion. Why is my shit so far off from yours? I'm missing money if our shit's so different.
Right, exactly. Something's not right.
Yeah.
Something's not right here.
And now I can't see it.
And then then you tell me I can't see it, then you decline. Now I'm already like, okay, yeah, something's going on.
What I will say, because I know standard business practices, corporations, things like that. Now, when you see the, not mom and pop, but the homegrown shits, like if you, probably not even with those, like even with a QC or, why do I keep forgetting Yo Gotti's label? CMG. You probably still hard pressed to see the fucking accounting. Like you're gonna have to press some fucking buttons and get a lot of lawyers involved to see the accounting. But I don't know if they would actually go as far to make you go to court to see the accounting, because you, just like I said, you saw how fucking Joe is not giving up that accounting.
Yeah, people tend to always stand firm on that for whatever reasons it may be.
So I will say, like, it does seem sneaky, but it's practice that they do not have to show him the accounting.
I was gonna say, history has shown us, it's been proven that they don't show it.
Yeah,
you get in situations like this, and then this is where relationships are compromised, and
unless it's in their deal that he has to show it. Right. But
yeah, you get to the point where, like I said, relationships are compromised, business deals are ended. You know,
but there's definitely, if everything is well intact, there's definitely eyebrows to be raised and questions to be had if business practices are supposed to be going as planned. And I asked to see the accounting, and it's just fuck no. Yeah, no. Now I want to see it for sure. And if you can't provide it now we're going to court.
Right.
So we'll see.
That's a lot of fucking money, bro.
This is the biggest way to settle that, though. The same thing. I'm going to go back to Joe and them again, which is why the entire fan base has been saying, like, take him to court. Go to court. But
fuck it. Take it to trial.
Speaking of a lot of this, we're in the same realm. Ice Cube said he wants Friday, the entire franchise, back from Warner Brothers. I think at a point in time when he made this a New Line Cinema deal and started to go into works with this corporations, Warner Brothers acquired the entire franchise.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That they had the rights to it, essentially, I guess is what that means.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. But yeah, so Ice Cube, he was on Mike Tyson's podcast, Hot Boxing. And Mike Tyson kind of just asked him a question about that situation and, how Cube thought about it. So Cube said, Warner Brothers is being weird right now. I don't know what they're doing. We love to have it back. I think it's going to be close to a time when we get it back. So we'll either wait or we just keep trying to convince them that they need to let us control the movie. It's my movie, but they have distribution control. There it is.
And he said that he's not paying them a fucking dime to get it back.
Hell no.
He said it's my shit, basically. And I'm not paying y'all to get it back.
Yeah, essentially saying y'all need to do the right thing. Like, I made this. Like, yeah, y'all may be in control of the distribution, but like, I'm the writer.
He doesn't get this back.
Okay.
I love Cube. I would love for Cube to get Friday back. I would love to see, even in today's time, for another Friday to happen. But think about how much money that they're making in these HBO Max deals. I watched that shit. I swear to God, I watched all 3 of them on Saturday night. Watched all 3 of them. They're not getting that shit back. Cube ain't getting that back.
It's a great weekend, my nigga.
Oh my God. Back to back to back. Trilogy.
Yeah, bro,
Watch that shit like it was Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, bro.
Like it was Harry Potter or some shit. Twilight. Put them in there. How do you rank it, Corey?
Rank what?
Rank Fridays. I go Friday After Next number 1. I go original Friday number 2. I go Next Friday number 3.
I always go to the original 1.
Sheesh.
Always. That's I watched that movie so much as a kid, bro. I used to have it on DVD, so I
Same.
used to just pop it in all the time.
Same.
Number 2, I ain't gonna lie. Funny. Let's see.
Overall.
Oh, overall, okay. Next Friday.
Word? You going 1, 2, 3?
I mean, wait. No. I'm sorry. Friday After Next is 2 for me, and then next Friday is 3. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're in the same. Well, not the same.
But that's why I want to say, like, I think, like, just overall, but I think low key, I think Next Friday is funnier than Friday After Next. Friday After Next is the better movie, Christmas, the story, all of that. Like, Q was just in his bag. He knew how to make a great movie at that point. But I think comedy for me, Next Friday comedy, I like better.
That was the next question that I was going to ask you.
Okay.
Is Friday After Next a Christmas movie?
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie.
Do you watch it from January to November? I don't watch that movie from January to November because I specifically save that for my Christmas movie vault type shit. I don't break it out until the Christmas time.
Right. And me, just because if I am going to watch Friday these days, I'm going to probably watch the original because that's my favorite. Like, that's my favorite. Cube and Chris Tucker is my favorite. Like, I damn near know the whole movie.
Well, I just meant, do you break out Friday After Next January to November?
What I'm saying is, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't watch it.
Because if you watch one, you're only going to watch Friday?
I'm only going to watch Friday if it's during that time. And then I'm probably going to watch Friday After Next during Christmas time because I think it's a Christmas movie.
Okay, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think he gets Friday back?
I don't know, man. Like I said, probably not. Like we said, just because it's just a big ass corporation. Warner Brothers, we know how things work, like you said, as far as contracts and business and money. We know how that works. So probably not, but
especially not without paying for it. Sorry, he's not getting it back for free.
Yeah, bro, probably not. But I mean, that's just unfortunate. You know, we don't know these things going in from the jump.
No platinum plan, no Friday.
No platinum plan.
He's
no
losing
Friday.
this.
Damn, Cube.
He has they got an album coming out soon. That Mount Westmore is coming out, I think, if not this Friday, next Friday.
Yeah, I seen some. They got songs out already.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't heard them, but
I haven't
they got
either.
songs.
But I'll have to double check on that.
Yeah.
Did you have anything else you wanted to get into before we got out of here? All right. I think that's it, guys. That was episode 195 of the Rise and Grind podcast. Been your boy Roderick.
Serge Cari, we out.
All right, man. We out.